Everybody tonight. Spring is in the air, it's baseball season, you know. They have those Jordan's Furniture ads now where, you know, if the Red Sox hit that really tiny baseball, then you get free furniture. So I was shopping at Jordan's Furniture the other day and I was checking out the mattresses. And I noticed one mattress has a tag on it and it says, "Warning, do not attempt to swallow." It's a mattress. And I think this is really great because that means somebody tried to swallow a mattress at one point. And now that guy is really proud of himself because he gets to walk into Jordan's Furniture and be like, "See that tag? Do not attempt to swallow? That's me. I attempted to swallow. Didn't make it all the way down." Yeah, so I was driving the other day and I passed a hitchhiker, you know, with the thumb up and everything. And like any sensible human being, I kept driving. As I drive by, he gives me the finger. Which I think is crazy, you know, that he's upset that I'm not going to stop and let him murder me. Because all hitchhikers are serial killers. So I just don't understand why he thinks I'm going to let him come into my car and take off my limbs with a hatchet or something. I remember the good old days when serial killers would stalk you first and take you out to dinner. You know, this guy's lazy. He wants me to just let it happen. His mother would be ashamed if she's still alive. I don't think he was actually a serial killer. You don't have to... We would have heard something on the news. But, okay. So I had this girlfriend. She was Canadian. It didn't really work out because of the metric system. The conversions were crazy. I asked her for a slice of pound cake and she gave me a graham cracker. Or if you're on Twitter, an Instagram cracker. I feel like there was something I was supposed to remember. I usually write those on my hand. Oh no! It says stop writing on your hand! That's what I was supposed to remember. It actually does. Oh, okay. So I need some help from notes for this one, actually, because I was watching this infomercial the other day for a book called Who Knew? And this book is full of life tips on how to save money and, like, just clean things better. It's crazy, like, life tips that are supposed to make your life easy, but I think they're making it all up. And one of the things it said save your old blue jeans, tie them into a knot so your dog can use them as a chew toy. I'm going to go through a couple of these. I'm not making them up. These are actual suggestions from the Who Knew infomercial. Okay? One of them, it said, you know, when you got icy driveways in the winter, you can save money. Instead of using rock salt, use kitty litter.
Who knew?
Do any of you use kitty litter on your driveway? Okay, so now not only are you going to slip and kill yourself, but your cat's going to have to go pee and poop outside. It's going to be out in the freezing cold. Okay, I guess these aren't as funny as I thought. So this one is really funny, though. Okay, it said to remove crayon marks from wood, rub mayonnaise over the affected area and leave it there for 10 minutes. This is real. It actually said rub mayonnaise on it. And another one, it said when you have grease marks on any of your furniture or walls or anything, soak it up with white bread. They just want you to make dirt sandwiches. They're crazy. Sandwiches. That reminds me of food. So, one time I was hungry for Chinese food, but I was in a state, I wasn't too familiar with the area, I was out of state. And so I called up a Chinese restaurant and I asked the lady, you know, "Oh, where's your Chinese restaurant located?" And she said, "Oh, you know where I hop?" "No, where do you hop?" I'm not too familiar with the area. I know. IHOP's a really cool restaurant, though, because it's the International House of Pancakes. It is world diplomacy through pancakes. Makes me wonder if they get their own delegation at the UN or anything. The representative from IHOP, Ms. Jemima, now has the floor. "We have one request here at IHOP, and that is get these Waffle Houses off of our borders. Also, we make a motion to ban the word flapjack." Who says flapjack? Anyone here use the word flapjack? Pancakes, right? Definitely. Okay, so, sorry if I'm moving a little slow tonight. I just went out to dinner with a taxidermist. Now I'm stuffed. That's pretty bad. Okay, so they're making mini Altoids now. they're just miniature Altoid breath mints, which Altoids are this big. So, what kind of diet are you on where you can't eat a whole Altoid? You have to resort to mini Altoids. It's a little nuts. All right. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm staring at this water bottle. Just because I like Dasani so much. When did humans decide that they have the right to determine their pets' emotions? Like, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but I don't know if you ever noticed this, but people will be like, oh, Rover just loves his new toy, doesn't he? Maybe Rover's a vegetarian, he doesn't really like pig's ears. I've had pork rinds, and they were gross, so I can only imagine how pig's ears taste. And people will be like, oh, Rover's so happy to see me, isn't he so happy, he's such a good boy? And Rover's like, actually, I'm very depressed. I get up every morning and wait for you to leave. Then I stay here all day and wait for you to come home. I'm a dog, what's the point? I don't need begging strips, I need Xanax. So you know that show 16 and Pregnant? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, I just turned 18, and I just found out I can now purchase adult material. But anybody can watch that show, 16 and Pregnant? So I don't understand why you have to be 18 to watch the prequel. So cycling is a really interesting sport. You know, the cyclists that do the races. And like, it's really weird because they do that drafting thing where they get right up behind the guy in front of them and have to lean, you know, like this, and they're drafting. And at some point, somebody's gonna break wind. It's gotta happen. You know, in fact, I think they use it to their advantage. Because one good fart could wipe out everybody back there. I think Lance Armstrong was loading up on chili and Fiber One bars before every Tour de France, and that's how he did it. It's like Mario Kart, but instead of banana peels and shells, it's farts. Sorry about the fart joke. I was hanging out with a bunch of elementary school kids today. Met Joe's girlfriend, actually. She's a nice lady. I don't know. My pet snake died, though. It was a case of restless leg syndrome. I tried to save him. I went to the vet, and he gave me some suppositories. And I had no idea where they'd go on a snake. All right, well, thanks. That's my time. I have been Will Taylor.